Heroes and Helpers is something that the Gainesville Police Department has done for about 5 years now. We started the partnership with Target and also with another local business, Beef O'Brady's. The program is designed to bring kids who may not get the opportunity to shop the way they would for this to the store, give them some exposure to our police officers, let them know that we're there to support them, that we're kind people, they can come to us if they ever need help. And we don't just focus on kids in need. These are also children who are setting great examples at school. They're great big brothers and sisters, they're making good grades, and they're just setting a good example all around.
My name is Jennifer Terry, Executive Team Leader for Assets Protection here at Target. So this is my 5th year participating in Heroes and Helpers. Target has an amazing partnership and is very vested in our community. We try to enmesh ourselves in whatever community we're in. And we also have a great connection with our local law enforcement agencies as well as our schools. So to give back and to give to kids that are specifically hand-chosen and brought in is great for us, and it sends a great message to our community that we're all here together.
People are just drawn to this program, and every year I know that there's certain people who are going to hunt me down to get on the list.
We all look forward to it. It's been on our calendar now for months.
I have never seen an unhappy officer at this event. These officers, it's their favorite time of year. They send me emails months in advance trying to get on the list, get the heads up on everyone else. We have people stopping by on a daily basis pretty much to hand over whatever they can to help make this program successful. We've chosen the kids several different ways. This year we're actually letting the school resource officers choose. Our officers are in all of our elementary schools, and they really get to know all of the kids throughout their school. Then we also partner with the principals, the guidance counselors, all to make sure that we're choosing the right children, that we're not selecting children that have already gone through the program, because we want to make sure that all the kids that deserve it get a chance. So when we pick up the kids at school, we meet them in the front office, and even though I think they're told that an officer is going to pick them up, I guess they just don't know what to expect. So when we show up in our car and we're like, come on, get in the front seat, and when we let them play with all the controls and talk on the PA system, you know, they think they're a mini officer for the day. We coordinate with Beef O'Brady's. They sponsor our entire meal for all of the children and the officers for free every single year. It's just smiles and laughing, and everyone acts like they've known each other for years. You have kids who are just there to have a good time.
My absolute favorite part is when everybody arrives and we get to welcome them. They are waving out the windows of the passenger seat of the patrol car. They're waving at all of my team members who are lined up wearing their capes and antlers, and we're all cheering for those kids as they arrive, and then they get out of the cars and we all line up and stand in one great big group, and they look like they just entered Disneyland. They all look around and they're looking at all the really, they can't even believe that they're here.
I credit a lot of this event to the Target staff. You know, they are outside in droves waiting for our police car parade essentially to come, and that gets the kids so pumped up because they have all these people that are there to see what they're doing, to high-five them as they come in and put antlers on their head and give them capes to wear and all kinds of fun stuff.
Each child shops with $100. They have $100 to spend on anything they want in the store. So another really exciting thing that happens quite frequently during our events is our guests don't really know what's happening initially until they catch on that, oh, this is the old Shop with the Cop, or this is Heroes and Helpers, and they'll try to sneak money to our kids or to our officers to help them boost their purchases and let them buy whatever it is that they want to buy in the store. We all have stories, so we all share our stories. It's the old water cooler conversation where we all stand around and talk about, I met this one, my favorite was this one, that kind of thing. Year before last, we had a child who went way over on what he wanted to buy. His officer that had him snuck him to a different lane and paid for the whole thing. And the kid left with his gift card.
I got this baby doll for my sister.
One particular story that I remember was my first year, and that was before I coordinated the program. So I was assigned to a child. I had a little girl, and it kind of blew me away that I had to convince her to buy a toy for herself, because we spent most of our time in the clothes section, and not clothes for her, clothes for her little sisters, her brother, basic toiletries, things that she thought her parents could use, just things that we kind of take for granted. And I saw pretty much an adult person in this 7-year-old. And those are the times where it's so easy to go into your own pocket and just be like, here, buy whatever you want. Because, you know, she wasn't thinking about herself at all. And she even said to me, you know, I want to give my parents a good Christmas by taking care of my brother and sister.
So, is this one for you or your sister?
Sister.
This one's for you? Or who's this for?
Cousin.
Oh, you don't have anything for you yet?
No.
So what do you want to get for you?
I don't know. It's me.
You gotta get something for you.
It was just really touching to see how thoughtful these kids are. They're so appreciative. They don't always have a lot, but they will give every penny of it away to someone else. So it's really amazing.
All right.
It feels good. So you spend your whole life working and going to work and trudging away every day, and there's very few people in the entire world that can say what they do. It feels great. So it feels really great to give back to these kids.
It instantly makes you forget about anything bad that's going on in the world, because there's so many smiling faces, so many kind people, and you have customers stopping left and right, cheering for the kids, and everyone just gets really pumped up. It's a great distraction from the world we live in sometimes.